What's up, creeps? It's Jason, a.k.a. the Pope of Pain. Hey. And, of course, I'm here with JDK. What's up, dude?
What's going on, buddy?
Nothing, man. It's fucking almost Halloween. And
we made it.
We're like 3 days from it.
Yes.
4 days? I don't know. Well, actually, it's like weird because like a lot of people will celebrate Halloween this weekend, but like trick or treat is on a Tuesday, right? So
we're celebrating tomorrow.
we do, yeah. If you guys are watching this real time, and if you're not, then whatever. We have a kind of impromptu Sales from the Dark Side trick or treat edition going on next door to Terror Trader. So 12,000 square feet of just mayhem and vendors and
Valkyrie.
Fucking just rad shit, man. So having a good time, and it's free. Holy shit!
It's free.
What's free in this world anymore? Nothing. Nothing. You know what it is? Fucking right here, baby.
Right here.
You can do it. Yeah.
And if you're watching it in November, December 2nd and 3rd.
There you go.
Boom.
The party don't stop, right? We have our Christmas to Dismember on December 2nd and 3rd at the Mesa Convention Center. You guys just go to our Instagram page or go to terrortrader.com. It's all over the place. We'll tell you all about it.
Now it's time to get to business.
Wait, speaking of Christmas, can we go to there?
Oh, let's stay there.
How about that? Well, a nice little segue into this, man. I know it's Halloween, but we're switching to Christmas because Damien Leone came out and said that Terrifier 3 will be a Christmas movie.
Yeah, Christmas-themed slasher.
Weird. I mean, it's like someone like in our immediate circle about a year ago said that, right?
Can we get a graphic right
What?
now?
Right? Fucking A. No. Okay, guys. I don't know what podcast we did it on, or maybe it was a podcast, maybe it was a Crypt Cut. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But we sat here. Well, let me back up. Rewind, all right? Rewind the tape here a little bit. So last year, December timeframe, I believe, right?
Yep.
We had our Krampus, our little Krampus Christmas here where you can come get pictures of the Krampus. And we had a line all the way down the block, right? It was nuts. So we decided halfway through this line, the queue line, let's put Art the Clown, right? Jay here as Art the Clown, right? You got your rad-ass costume going and everything. So a cosplayer, Art the Clown, and it was a big hit. And you had your little Santa hat on.
Little Santa hat.
Right, and
Nice
all
touch.
that, and it was great. It was freaking awesome. Everybody loved it, and we were like, wow, cool, a Christmas Terrifier. That's freaking rad, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, and I think we even came down and talked about it. Well, because and I know when we were talking about it the next day and all that stuff, and we were very vocal on Instagram and all this stuff, we got a call.
We did.
A phone call here at Terror Trader, and Jay answers the phone, and he's like, "Oh, some guy wants to talk to the owner."
The owner.
So that's never good, right?
Never.
So I pick it up, and it's a guy named Bob, I believe, right?
Bob, yes.
Yeah, who is David Howard Thornton's manager? Okay, and he's like, "Hey guys, how you doing? I'm David Howard Thornton's manager, and guess what? I guess we heard you guys had an Art the Clown event out there,
Right.
out here." And I'm like, "Well, not an Art the Clown event." I go, "We had a Krampus event. Art the Clown cosplayer was there, right?" And I was like, "Why? What's up?" Because you can, well, yeah, cop, I'm like,
Sure.
So I'm picking up what he's getting ready to lay down here on me, and he goes, "Yeah, well, next time you guys do that, could you please put cosplayer or impersonator?" And I'm like, well, we never billed it as Art the Clown was going to be there.
Sure. And that was the day I started to kind of sour on the franchise a little bit.
Yeah, it was like, fucking slow your roll, Bob. Okay, look, I go, everything we bought, and I told him this. I'm like, Bob, everything that Jay was wearing yesterday is licensed. In other words, you got paid for everything. We bought this. It was all legal and all that
And we
stuff.
profited no dollars. This was not a paid event.
It was a free event. So anyway, it wasn't a big deal. Bob's
No.
like, he smiled and waved, and we're like, no problem, man. We'll put a cosplay in there or whatever, So we never had issues in the past, but they were well aware a year ago of Art the Clown wearing a Santa hat.
And how good that blood looked on
We were talking
the fake
about it.
snow and stuff.
Yeah, we were like, hey, man, there's no better contrast between red blood to red, right?
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
and crimson blood and pure white snow, right?
Sure.
And we were talking about that and how great that would be if there was, I don't know, Terrifier 3 in the winter.
Come on, and we've seen the inspiration comes from Let the Right One In. If you guys seen that
Ooh,
movie,
man.
it's like a vampire movie, like
Yes.
a foreign one. But
Yeah.
when you see the blood on the snow,
For
now
sure.
imagine that Terrifier style with
Yeah.
all the insane gore. Crazy.
I'm saying. So we had a big to-do about that. And we talked about it forever, and we were in. I'm once again, what I'm doing here is claiming this, by the way. If you guys
Sure.
haven't picked this up yet, right? So, and then all of a sudden, 1 year later, Damien Leone comes out and says we're doing a Christmas Terrifier movie, and I'm like, okay, Damien, love you, buddy. You're a cool guy. You're a great director, this and that. There better be a special thanks to Terry Trader in this fucking film.
I need a credit. We need a credit or a bag on the table.
Yeah, something, right? And I'm going to assume we're going to get neither of those and
no.
and anything. So, but I'm just throwing it out there, man. I'm like, look, when you guys next year or whenever this thing's happening, you're sitting there and you're enjoying this, and you're going, man, these guys, Terrifier, these Damien Leone, David Hampton, these guys are just creative geniuses. Who would have thought to put it Terrifier, 3 in a snowy Christmas setting? You can thank us,
the co-writers.
Yes, you can come here, pat us on the back, maybe bring us a donut or something. I don't know. We're easy to please here, so. But okay, that being said, I have some other news. Hey, best of luck to you, Damien, and you guys. We can't wait to see it. It's gonna be rad. Damien still in the news. This guy's brilliant. He's always putting his name in the news, right?
I like it.
Whether you like it or not, it's a brilliant. And look at us, we're talking about him,
absolutely,
and everything. This is how you market, by the way, guys. This is how you do it.
Keeps your name relevant.
All the time,
smart.
man. Yeah. So he came out. He didn't come out in a closet or anything like that. But well, he may have. I don't fucking know, right? And he mentioned that, hey, I would love to throw my hat into the ring to direct the next Friday the 13th. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, now you're stepping into my territory, my friend. Okay,
sure.
I mean, it's like this is kind of one of my jams, right?
It is your jam.
And as we were talking off camera here, the Friday the 13th franchise is an illegal mess.
I had some questions for Jason this morning because
Yeah.
I did a little research and I see how much of a mess, as you put it,
Ooh.
this franchise is in. I mean, you're talking about certain things are owned by these people, characters are owned by those people.
Yeah.
It's probably why this thing never gets any
Yeah,
reboot. What I mean?
we haven't had a Friday the 13th since 2009. Okay, and if you're doing the math, that's a lot of years.
That's a lot of
years. Maybe 14. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah,
and even that one, if you remember, had to be so avoidant of so many different
It
things.
did, yeah. So I think like Sean Cunningham, who's like the original director, owns a little piece of something, and then someone else owns a fucking hockey mask. Someone owns a piece of Jason. I don't know. It's a crazy.
Could we all just come to the dinner table?
Yes.
And
please.
sit down and just fucking make it work?
Yeah, that's what we want. Because all we want is another Friday the 13th, Fuck your guys' legal battles, man, and all that stuff. Can you just give it to what we want? We don't ask for a lot out there in the world, right?
No,
I mean, we sit through some, A24 movies and Blumhouse movies with just to enjoy, just eyes closed, like, God, I'm just taking it like a man, all right?
Let it be over.
And then one day there'll be our Friday the 13th, and I'll be so happy to watch it and all that stuff, right? So that's all we ask for, okay? I know all you A24 nut huggers out there. I get you. You get it. You're all up in my DMs all the time. How you guys hate A24? It's easy.
Super easy.
It's fucking easy.
Just show up.
Right. So that being said, now let's talk about Dame. Say all that gets magically
greenlit. We're good.
Boom. Right. And now it's done, and they have to pick a director for the 2024-25 Friday the 13th. Right. Highly anticipated, by the way.
Yes.
So, and Damien's like, I'm here for it. Look what I did to Terrifier, and and what can I do for Friday the 13th? Okay.
Right.
A little bit torn on this because I do like Damien, right?
Yes, as a person, love him.
Yeah. Do I think he deserves the helm of Friday the 13th? Ooh, I don't know, man. Because here, let me throw this out here, Jay, real quick, all right? And because right now, I'm sure people are pissed off and writing in the comments. Please put them right below here. And they're saying, "What have you done, Jason?" I've done nothing, okay? But I'm a fan and I have an opinion, and I'm allowed to because this is the world we live in. I can publicly say my opinion, right? So, Damien, okay, killed it. He killed it with Terrifier, let's go. All Hallows Eve.
Yep.
Terrifier 1, Terrifier 2, getting ready for Terrifier 3. Now, what else has he done? Yeah, he's done like one movie. I think it's called like Frankenstein Meets the Mummy or something, which bombed, dude. That shit was Hiroshima. It was not good. So, what's this okay? That doesn't mean you have to fucking home run it every time.
Sure, and here's where I'm at. I mean, finish your own story. Because, I mean, we're still in the middle of a really weird fucking story arc here with a lot of unanswered questions. It got very Freddy Krueger at the end of part 2 with magical swords. Yeah. And not the good Freddy Krueger either. Like
right.
The mystical and magical Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
So why don't you finish that?
I agree on that, too. Yeah. And I think you need a little bit more acting, or a little bit more directing chops before, like I said, they hand this over, right? I mean, I know you can kill it on a clown movie. Got it. You can make it bloody and gory. But on the other side of that, okay, That's not what Friday the 13th is about, okay? Now, yes, it's a slasher. It is not a splatter movie. In other words,
Correct.
okay? Jason, you don't watch him for 5 minutes just mangling a body, right? He hits it and quits it, man, you know? Is Damien capable of that?
Like the extra? Like just kind of
backing
off a little bit?
off the extra, because it's like and everybody's like, don't you want more gore? I think it's like we love that, but it's time and place, right?
Sure.
And Friday the 13th, no, man, you have a great creative kill, but it's over within seconds.
Jason was on a mission, right? Just
Correct.
fucking kill campers, all the other crazy shit. He wasn't really bludgeoning nobody. I mean. And I'll take your sleeping bag and crack you up a fucking tree with
which is amazing kills. And some of the best kills ever are in Friday the 13th movies, man.
Sure.
You know? And I don't doubt that Damien could do this, but Damien, can you fucking pull the reins back a little bit? Because it is easy to shock a crowd. I could go shock a crowd right now in a short movie where I cut off Jay's head, I fucking pull out his spine, I eat his fucking guts, I fucking take his vocal cords and play a song with them, right? Then I take salt and I could go on for 10 minutes and do this. I think anybody out here watching this could put a movie like that together, right?
Correct.
So the extreme sticker shock of the gore. Look, I'm going to call it right now. It's almost cheesy. It's almost cheating, right? Now, give me a kill and have it done in 5 to 10 seconds, and then make me go, fuck, that was amazing. So I don't know. And then what's another thing that we've seen on the Terrifier world is the setting. It's all urban settings, man, right?
Yeah, New York streets.
Yeah, right, which is cool and which is great, which makes it a creepy factor. But now we're going into the woods. And if you don't go into the woods, yes, I know Jason's been in space. I know Jason's been on a boat. I know he went to Manhattan. We've done it all, right? We've done it all. But if you ask me where do I want to see Jason, I want to see him in the woods.
The woods.
Fucking up kids who are fucking. All right? You know?
Yeah.
There you go. I'm just going to throw 2 F's out there
it
for
is
you
what
guys,
it is.
right? It is
Triple
what it is.
B.
Yes, right. So can you do that? I haven't seen you do this.
No, and the one thing, again, to play the other side of the coin, I've seen him do in the first Terrifier film a very straightforward, like 82, 83-minute slasher movie, right?
Yeah.
Now, so I know he's got the capability to just less is more it.
Yeah.
But you're right. The kill's still got to like tone it down a notch. Maybe a little bit more driven, Art the Clown. I think there's still a little bit too much fuckery going on. A little bit tongue-in-cheek, and that's fine. But in a Jason movie, I don't really want laughs. I don't want laughs at all.
And in fact, thank you for that. That's a good one because it is Terrifier. It does have a tongue-in-cheek, weird, like holy shit, you know, because he's a clown, right? Yes. And watch the last 2009 Friday the 13th, which I thought was done brilliantly. Brilliant.
Yes.
I can't even say that word. Brilliant. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. There was no humor, right?
No.
I mean, there's a little, you get the little, fun jokes between the campers, right?
Right, but none with Jason.
No, that dude he went from serious to fucking serious, right?
Right.
And he is out there for one thing. I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to kill you violently, and have some fun with it, and blah blah blah, and just stalk you the shit out of you, right? Super cool, right? And that's what we want. Now,
really quick, if I could just add, I know one word you do not like in horror, and rightfully so, is the word cute.
Yeah.
And a lot of people love Art the Clown because he's cute. Yeah. Now, granted, he bludgeons people, right? We've addressed that. So he is very violent, but at the same time, he's cute as he does it.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Jason ain't doing no like Heisman pose. And
he's not posing for selfies. He's not doing anything like that, right?
No.
And even when like he's done some Chotsky shit like that, right? I don't even know. He hasn't really done that much of it, right? In other words, I'm trying to think even back to like Takes Manhattan, you know? I mean, he had one setting. He could have done something in the Times Square, but all he did was just kick the shit out of a box and scare the shit up here, which is, thank you, by the way, who directed that. My brain ain't working. I don't know. Because he kept it that way. There was no humor in that, really. Okay, yeah, he punched the dude's head off. Fuck. All right, I know that was coming. I know one of you out there, like, literally knocked the guy's block off, right?
Right.
Okay, well, did it work? It was fun, but Killer Clowns did it first, right?
Yeah.
So, whatever. Anyway, all right. So I got to get that monkey off my back. Damien, I know you watch this, buddy.
It feels
I know.
good.
Yeah, I know you all watching this. And like, I'm not digging on you, man, because you're a genius, and you've turned pennies into millions of dollars, and you're the hot guy right now, right? Everybody wants you and all that stuff. But I don't know, man. Give me something prior to you taking that reins, because it's look, if it ever does get solved, I crowd speaks, man. You know what I'm saying? Guys, we have a voice, and we're out there, and if enough people are screaming Damien Leone, they might consider that.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
And right now, his name's never been bigger, as you mentioned. You're putting your name in the hat and everything.
For
so
sure.
It's smart.
But and if you want one more point to my story here is David Gordon Green, right? We all know what he did. He started out fucking in a bang with Halloween 2018, and then, man, you know, it was just like he hit that first homer, and then the next 3 or 4 up the bat, he struck out hard, dude. You know what I'm saying? Got caught looking, right? Kills, okay. He swung and missed that one. Ends was, to me, I know there's people out there who are Corey. I love Corey. I think he bombed. I think he destroyed the franchise. Not destroyed it, but he hurt the franchise, right? With Halloween Ends. And where now we got to get super creative and fucking, like, I don't know what we got to do to bring this shit back. And then what Exorcist Believer. What a fucking shitstorm, man. We didn't even do a review of it.
No,
it was that bad, right?
We tried. We got sick.
Yeah, it was horrible. So, but you're once again not saying Damien's going to be that bad, but we can see what happens when you go that bad, right?
Absolutely.
So, anyway. So, Jay, God, you know what? What do we always say, man? Never come to the table with a problem without what?
A solution.
Damn straight.
Let's go.
Damn straight. So we thought about, okay, Jay, who the fuck are we going to put in as this, right? The legal matters are done. Things are great. You have full reign to bring back Friday the 13th. Who am I bringing back, right? And that was a little hard.
It was tough.
Yeah.
There's so many which ways you could go about it.
Sure. I'll lead off, man.
Okay.
I'll lead off. And you guys are waiting for this. Oh, you're going to put Sam Raimi like you always do.
I thought about him.
I know. I did. I don't think Sam's up for that. I don't think that's the challenge for him, man. I think Sam has his own style.
Right. And I thought about Sam because he knows what it's like to live in the woods.
He does.
You know?
Yeah. I just think it would, once again, you do stuff that, enough stuff in a certain vein.
Right.
And then now, like, if all I did was play, let me throw this out here. Okay. All I did was shoot I'm a 3-point basketball. We're going to sports thing, right? I don't know why. We're in a sports kick. All right, Diamondbacks are in the World Series.
Let's go D-backs. Let's go
all
Snakes.
Right? Yeah. But, okay. All I do, we'll go baseball reference. All I do, I'm a home run genius, right?
Okay.
I can bomb these things to the fucking moon. Jason, I need you to bunt. All right, I need you to bunt this and put like fucking 2 guys on base. I don't know what that shit means.
I'm asking you to do something that's not in your wheelhouse.
And I'm like, and I'm going to probably freak out and just swing for the fences on this, right? And it's going to look like, you know, what I've been doing in the past. So that's what my analogy in a weird fucking sense is. I like it. Yeah, I need somebody that has a little bit of chops that can, you know what I'm saying?
I like it. And to be fair, we're a little critical on Damien for the tongue-in-cheek and humor.
Yes.
Sam Raimi, to be fair, is all tongue-in-cheek and humor.
I think you get a little Evil Dead into this Friday the 13th, and it just probably wouldn't work, right?
Well, let me ask you a question. Did you go James Wan? Do you want some magical?
Supernatural, paranormal? I did not.
Okay.
Man. Now, 2 of my faves, I've wiped them off the table. Guys, I'm going with a guy named Neil Marshall, and you're like...
Who?
Yeah, exactly. You're like, wait a minute, I got to fucking IMDb this guy.
Right.
Go ahead. And what Neil Marshall has done is he's done multiple horror films, but the 2 that really stick out to me are Dog Soldiers and The Descent.
I just watched The Dog Soldiers yesterday.
Okay.
And oh my God.
So he is very, very good at environmental horror, right? In other words, setting that scene. Dog Soldiers was all set in the woods. So we know he can work that, right?
Sure.
And he gave us a lot of fucking spine-tingling moments in that, right? And then The Descent was a very claustrophobic cave-style movie, right? And he did very well hiding the whatever those fucking things were in The Descent.
Yeah,
in the shadows, and it kept it super spooky, right? Which. This is what I'm looking for a Friday the 13th slasher. A little bit of that. So I think Neil Marshall can take those elements and then I don't know if he's done a slasher, but I mean, you know the formula, buddy. But you know the environmental feel, the theme of the movie, the way it's going to look. I think it looked good. I think he would do very well, and he would be a name that just comes out of nowhere, and actually gives us a great Friday the 13th.
Sign me up. I'm there opening night. I love it. I didn't know that was the guy that directed those 2 movies. Yeah. Fan of both.
Shout out Neil, buddy. I think he's British or something, so he's probably drinking tea right now and not brushing his teeth. Okay.
Piggybacking off your environment.
I'm sorry, that was a bad British joke. You guys have awesome teeth.
Piggybacking off your environmental.
Yeah, baby. Sorry, that was by Austin Powers. It didn't work. Okay.
It was good. I like it. Oh, behave, Jason.
Yeah, behave.
I will continue before we,
Okay, who do you got?
Again, from one environmental aspect to another here. So this guy's name is going to give you another who.
Okay.
George Mihalka. You know anything about him?
No, I don't know that guy.
Okay, so he was pretty much known for one horror movie in the early 80s, My Bloody Valentine. Okay, so...
Oh, that was the director?
That was the director.
Okay,
how about that?
I didn't even know that,
So
man.
check this out.
Yeah.
So, again, you talk about environmental stuff. He knows how to use that dim lighting in a cave, right? It gives you the feel. And by the way, I'm pretty positive he's done nothing else outside of this in the horror genre. Now, before that...
I don't think so either. Right?
It was just all comedy. There was some like weird TV stuff afterwards. But I want to see a guy that's pretty much one for one, and to use the baseball analogy, he's batting 1,000.
He is.
I want to see a guy that had the Harry Warden. Again, here we go. No nonsense.
Yep.
No funny business. Some triple B, boobs, bad acting, and blood.
Yes.
And a real serious, vicious-looking killer.
Yeah, a guy did the slasher genre a huge favor and put a giant concrete stone in the slasher genre, right? You know what I'm saying? He cemented that in there, and yeah, he knows how to direct this.
Knows how to direct. And your guy's what? European? You said?
My guy's British.
He's British. I think pretty positive he's Canadian. If he's not Canadian, I'm sorry, George.
What's the difference?
But I'm pretty sure it's the same.
Yeah.
So yeah,
our fucking friendly neighbors to the north up there, man. But no, I believe that, and that's great because now he has what has this guy done? He's done My Bloody Valentine, arguably one of the most underrated slashers in history. You know,
sure.
You know.
And now I want a guy because it's got. Listen, when you watch My Bloody Valentine, it's got that Friday the 13th feel.
Yes.
Again, it's kids. They're trying to have some. It's fucking Valentine's Day. They're in love.
Yes.
And Harry wants nothing to do with love.
Yeah. No. We're gonna fucking steal that heart, baby. Literally, right?
Yes,
fucking,
the heartbreak continues.
Yeah. Oh, look at
Remember
this.
That? Bring it back.
I love it. So there you guys go. There's our two choices. Damien, sorry, man. Whatever, buddy.
George and what's your guy?
Huh?
George, what's
Neil.
your guy?
Neil Marshall. Yeah.
George and Neil.
Yeah.
Sounds like a law firm.
It does. George and Neil. Go get your injury lawyers, right?
But, we'd probably take them first.
Look, I think they're going to win. I think those are the guys you go after. Don't give it to the, and like I said, Damien, you got your own shit going on, buddy. Don't worry about it, man. Stick with Terrifier. Make it the best Christmas movie ever.
Send us a check.
Send us a check, or just put our names in the back. All right, whatever, so we can cheer. We're the only two cheering for it, but whatever,
Yes.
So anyway, well, that being said, I'm out of here.